welcome to Reality of Wrestling. My name is the Bo Brad Gilmore. We have an incredible night of action for you this week, but before we even run down the card, let's start with next month. We have a special edition of Reality of Wrestling coming your way. It is Raw No Limits, which will feature the 20-man No Limits Last Stand match. You have to think of it as a battle royal in reverse. It is one of the most exhilarating events in the calendar year for Reality of Wrestling, and the winner of that match will have an automatic, guaranteed shot at the Reality of Wrestling champion the weekend of the big show in Dallas. This is something that you do not want to miss, and you never ever know who's going to pop up in that 20-man No Limit Last Stand match. That's coming next week. Also, speaking of Dallas and Dallas, Texas in April, we have breaking news that the Reality of Wrestling has partnered with World Class Pro Wrestling for the Sherry Martel Classic, the inaugural Sherry Martel Classic that will also be going down the weekend of the big show in Dallas. And speaking of big shows, tonight it all starts. Our main event is for the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division Championship. The longest reigning and youngest Diamonds champion in history, Rok-C, looks to challenge this time against the defending champion, Raychell Rose. That is your main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling.
Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, Tracy Moore.
Well, here he comes, Tracy Moore. This is the second time we've been able to see this upstart from Houston, Texas. Kirby Carry On. We saw Tracy Moore go one-on-one with Gaspar Hernandez, and not a winning effort on his part, but showed signs of promise.
Definitely showed signs of promise. I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight. And his opponent, from Compton, California, A1 Sage Scott.
It's now my time to be great. I'm taking these moves for the food off your plate. Cause I'm the trail monger. I'm focused, I'm better.
Hey, here he is, Sage Scott from the CPT, Compton, California, representing worldwide. He's been A1 since day one. Kirby Carry On, coming off a series of very memorable matches, including that chairs match with Ruthless Ryan Davidson, our broadcast colleague, a couple of weeks ago. Sage Scott proving why he has been A1 since day one.
Absolutely, his match against Emilio Tovar showed exactly just how amazing he is, how powerful he is, and honestly, I'm looking right now at these two. While they are equal in height, you can clearly see that Sage Scott is a much wider man.
Sage Scott has a lot of strength, a lot of power. I mean, you know that he's going to the gym, the biceps, the lats. They are on display as we get ready for our first match of the evening, which is going to be an incredible episode on Reality Wrestling, headlined by that Diamonds Division Championship. But here we go, and our opening bell gets underway. Sage Scott taking on Tracy Moore. These two circling each other in the ring, looking for a collar and elbow tie-up, and there's the rookie inexperience of Tracy Moore being taken advantage of from Sage Scott.
I was going to say, I hope that Tracy Moore definitely came in here with a better game plan than he did against Gaspar Hernandez, but it looks like Sage Scott is not even going to give him the opportunity to get any offense in.
Sage Scott, Irish whip. Tracy Moore able to get out of the way of that clothesline. Look at that, some great athleticism to cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
That's all it takes, 3 seconds, and Sage Scott almost got caught behind. He comes right back with that clothesline.
Lariat that just completely stopped any momentum that Tracy Moore had after that series of offense. And what is he looking for right now? Has him up.
Power.
Oh my goodness. Up and over. He sends Tracy Moore. Sage Scott taking a moment to appreciate what he's able to do, going for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out for Tracy Moore. Lackadaisical a little bit there from Sage Scott. Could have had a victory.
It looked like he definitely delayed it a little bit. Maybe if he had gone for it, it would have been a victory. But right now, Tracy Moore looks like he's in a lot of trouble. He just absolutely looks dazed and confused. Oh, here he goes.
Couple of forearms, short forearms, and some uppercuts to the midsection. Some body blows. Tracy Moore gets out of the way of that one, and a lariat of his own. And now Tracy Moore trying to get something moving.
He's getting fired up here, Brad. Look at that drop kick.
Great athleticism on display from Moore. Sage Scott reeling here in the corner. Taking his target. What is he going to do? Running full head of steam and up and down. Tracy Moore like a cat landing on that apron. Another forearm blow. And what is he thinking here?
He's definitely holding his own a lot better than he did against Gaspar. And look at that, using the ring to his advantage is Tracy Moore.
You know, I talked to her earlier about some maybe rookie inexperience that he's having, but right now he's moving like a veteran in there. That was a very crafty move. And now from the second rope, Tracy Moore.
Here he goes. Oh, but look at this.
Scott. No. Look at the power right there from Compton's own Sage Scott. Has him up on his shoulders. Is he going to press him? Look at that!
Oh my God!
Cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Quick work. Sage Scott gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Sage Scott.
Sage Scott able to reverse from Tracy Moore and get him up for that gorilla press slam. Didn't look like he had the best positioning on him, but it was enough to get the job done.
And that's all you need. You just need to do just enough to get that 3 count. And Sage Scott, again, his power on full display here. And that man is not small by any definitions, Brad.
Sage Scott continuing his winning ways here at Reality Wrestling. This is a man that we have to start implicating in championship pictures here at the Row.
Row Nation, my guest at this time, the reigning and defending television champion, Edge Stone. Edge, next week, I'm sure you're gearing up for a matchup where you hope to come out on top to successfully defend this title against Diego De La Cruz. Your thoughts on next week's match?
You said hope to come out on top. Do you not remember what I have done to get this belt back? Me getting cheated. Me having to go through a steel cage. It's mine again. And I hope to keep it? This is me we're talking about. This is Edge Stone. I'm keeping it no matter what. It's home. It ain't going nowhere else.
Well, Edge, if I may ask, Diego brings a unique variable to the equation insofar as where he is, usually the rest of La Familia is not that far behind. Any concerns about them potentially interfering in your match?
Russo, look at me. I'm bigger than your average man. I'm stronger than your average man. Dare I say, I'm smarter than your average man. But if anybody in La Familia wants to get involved in my stuff, I encourage them to jump in because it's a one-way track to Stone Island. And trust me, ain't nobody leaving.
I just got a little announcement I'd like to make tonight. We are on the road to the inaugural Martel Classic. Showdown in D-Town is going down, guys. And I want everybody to be there. If you can't be there live, make sure you watch it on our YouTube channel. But I'm going to be looking for one thing. I'm going to be looking for that one diamond to step up in reality of wrestling. Who's going to represent reality of wrestling in the inaugural Martel Classic? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, Kirby.
He said that he's looking for the next diamond to step up.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Sid Mars, who went through a bit of a transformation as of late. Sid Mars, well known throughout the Texas wrestling scene, most recently aligned with the Demonic Collective Legion. And now Sid Mars is coming out here to confront Booker T, who, like you said, asked who's going to represent the Row in Dallas, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Sid Mars. You know what I was just wondering, Sid? Are you the one? Are you the one that's going to step up and represent reality of wrestling in the inaugural Sherry Martel Classic.
The Sherry Martel Classic represents everything that I stand for. I stand for the fact that every woman has it inside of them to stand up and fight. I can tell you right now without a shadow of a doubt, I will stand toe-to-toe with any diamond in the back. Every diamond in the back. And I will fight to prove it.
The question is, do you want to see it? Do you want to get a spot in the Sherry Martel Classic? Let me hear you. We're going to do this old school style. Nays, let me hear you. Yays, let me hear you. Sid, you got a spot in the Sherry Martel. Give it up, baby. Give it up.
Well, there you have it. Sid Mars is going to find herself in the inaugural Sherry Martel Classic, which is going down very, very soon. Be sure to go to realitywrestling.com. Be sure you check out realitywrestling.com, where we'll have all the information about the Texas Showdown. Don't mess with Texas. That will feature that inaugural Sherry Martel single elimination tournament. We are excited to be in Dallas, Texas for the big show. Listen to what the man says, Kirby. Stop being a jabroni.
Oh, he better pick up. God.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Please record your message.
Hey, yo, Warren. Hey, I need you to call me back as soon as possible, bro. Hey, we need to get this together, man. You see, our last two matches, man, we got our asses handed to us afterwards. I'm tired of this, man. I know you're trying to be all zen and peaceful and all this meditation stuff, but hey, we need to get focused, man. We got this big match coming up with Culture Inc. And you know what? I didn't get back together with you, man, to be second, all right? I got back together with you to win championships, all right? So enough with this peaceful stuff, man. There's a time for peace and there's a time for war. And you know what? We need to go to war. Call me back, bro.
Row Nation, it is time to get excited because the buzz and anticipation is growing for next month's No Limits 20-Man Battle Royal, where the winner will receive an automatic title match for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. My guest at this time is the Buzzard, Tommy Bolton. And Tommy, you requested this time with the Row Nation because you said you have some news regarding next month's Battle Royal. Care to share?
Yes, I do, Chris. But first, if I could just get something off my chest. You see, I was here. I was present in the World Gym Arena for the last No Limits Battle Royal. And you know what I did that night, Chris? I sat in the back and watched. You see, there's only 20 spots, and I didn't get to be one of them. And you know, if I'm being really honest with myself, I wasn't ready. But this year, Chris, when I heard that announcement, I cannot impart to you the speed with which I made it to Booker's office to make sure the name Tommy Bolton was on that list. And that's the news I have for you tonight. The Buzzard is officially the first entrant on that list in this year's Battle Royal. And what that means, Chris, for the other 19 competitors, is that not one of you is safe.
Yo, what's up, man? Big brother ain't here yet. Where's he at? He told us to be on time. I'm on neutral time. I'm on worldwide.
Hold on,
I'm
doing something. Hold on.
I know you just didn't shush me. What are you doing? Let's go. If I'm gonna be waiting with you, I'm gonna chill on the wall here with you. Big ass kid. How you chill here? This wall's uncomfortable. What are you doing? Oh, you did it again. Stop doing that.
Hold on. And done.
Okay, now what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
What'd
Can't
do?
you see?
No, I can't.
Look at that.
You're taking wagers?
I am taking wagers.
Who's that? Raychell Rose?
Yeah,
And
Roxy.
Roxy.
But don't worry about that. Look at that.
Oh, that one. Yeah. What? Did you put some money for us on that?
Are you blind? That's how much money I put. Don't look at that. Look at that.
Oh, you have that much money?
Yeah.
I need another one of these.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
You're questioning my ability to pull money so we can make wagers and make our money back?
Why don't we take whatever you did and place it on me? Because I'm facing Ed Stone.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Come on, you don't think I can win? You don't think I can win is what it is. Shush me again.
We're not doing that. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we already know who's going to win that match.
Me, right?
Yeah.
That would be unfair. That would be, you're right, that's unfair.
Exactly.
That's
So we're taking this money,
yeah.
We're going to invest it, and we're going to keep making big moves. So, wait a minute. Why are we out here?
I don't know, you were standing out here. I tried to open the door, it was locked.
I just came from inside.
No, I pulled it.
Are you serious? You got to push the door.
Wait, but let's push the door.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Welcome back to the show. Brad Gilmore here for the Reality of Wrestling. So many breaking news stories coming to you tonight. Booker T has announced that over the next few weeks we'll have qualifying matches for the Sherry Martel Classic, again, that goes down in April. We are teaming with World Class Pro Wrestling there in Dallas to put on this inaugural event honoring Hall of Famer Sherry Martel. So that's something to look out for in the upcoming weeks. And also, in our No Limit 20-man last stand match, we already have the first official entrant. That is Tommy. The Buzzard Bolton has officially announced his entry into the event. So that is something that we need to look forward to as well. In our main event, still to come, Rok-C, the youngest Diamonds champion in history, the longest reigning Diamonds champion in history, looks to add her name to a very short list of women who have held that title on more than one occasion as she battles Raychell Rose, the defending champion, in our main event here this week on the Reality of Wrestling. It doesn't get much bigger than this. We go to the ring right now to get it started.
Introducing first, the challenger from Laredo, Texas. She is the Prodigy, Rok-C.
Well, there she is, Roxy, who first walked into these doors at the World Gym Arena when she was 16 years of age, taking buses from Laredo, Texas to follow her dream. She became the youngest Diamonds champion in history, and tonight, Kirby Carry-On, she tries to go for it again. She is going to be one of the most important stars in the history of this company or any. The very first Ring of Honor World Women's Champion, Rok-C, takes on Raychell Rose tonight.
And she gets to join a very, very elite list of, a short list of women, I should say, that can call themselves two-time women's champion if she managed to dethrone the queen
here tonight. Fans love her. The Road faithful, always excited to see Rok-C. And we're excited for the performance she's going to put on this evening.
And her opponent, she is the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division Champion from the throne room of House Rose. This is Raychell Rose.
Now, Kirby Carry-On, I'm not going to ask you again. You better bend the knee. You better bend the knee for Raychell Rose, the Queen of House Rose, the Diamonds Division champion.
She has been having an incredible reign, holding that championship ever since the Summer of Champions. And you're right, she's starting to make a believer out of me. She has been the champion. She's been taking on all comers. I have to bend the knee at this time, Brad.
You absolutely have to, and especially to go one-on-one with Rok-C, someone who has a championship pedigree. And we know they don't call her the prodigy for no reason. But back to Raychell Rose. You said she's had the championship since the Summer of Champions. That's 100% fact. What do you think that that's done for her confidence?
It has skyrocketed. Before she walked the swagger of being a champion, but now that she is the champion, it has skyrocketed since.
Absolutely, and you see Raychell Rose not taking her eye off of Roxy as she entered the ring. These two have a history with one another. There's no doubt about it. They, at times, were the best of friends, and now they're the best of enemies, all because of that Diamonds Division Championship that belonged to Rok-C that is now around the waist of Raychell Rose.
This is going to be a very, very interesting contest here, Brad. I'm interested to see the experience of Raychell Rose. This is the first time that they have faced off with this kind of caliber here inside the World Gym Arena. We've seen them face off in Dayton before, but this is the first time since the Summer Champions that they've locked up one-on-one here in the World Gym Arena.
Well, here we go. The crowd chanting for Rok-C. The champion is used to the crowd not... Well, there you go.
And it doesn't affect her at all. That's that swagger that I'm talking about from the Queen, the champion Raychell Rose.
Well, it's obvious where the hearts of the reality of wrestling nation here inside the World Gym Arena lie. They lie with the prodigy Rok-C, and here we go.
Diamonds Division Championship on the line. Rok-C attempting to become a two-time Diamonds Division champion here. A feat at her age that is absolutely incredible, Brad.
Well, you know, she was also the longest reigning Diamonds champion in the history of the division. The Diamonds Championship is the most prestigious independent Texas championship in all of women's wrestling. You are not going to find a company that has the pedigree that this title has when you look at the lineage of it. You're the historian. You could break it down for us. Kylie Ray, Hyon, Ivory Robin, the list goes on and on.
Alex Gracia, to name a few as well. That list is just absolutely of the top hitters that have come out of Texas. And you know that Raychell Rose wants to continue her lineage here, especially against somebody like Rok-C.
All right. Rok-C, control of the left arm of Raychell Rose. And you're right, Kirby, we've seen these two battle before, but not on a stage like this with that prize in the distance, that Diamonds Championship. What do you think Rok-C's mindset is, though, coming into this title match tonight?
She definitely wants to win this championship at all costs. She recently lost the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, and she wants more gold around her waist. She wants to make sure that everybody keeps fighting her so she can stay in tip-top shape. Winning that championship will bring all kinds of challengers back onto her plate.
Headlock takeover there from the champion to the challenger, and Rok-C trying to bridge out of it. Shift the weight, and look at that, looking for a head scissor. Almost has it, but no, Raychell Rose fights her off. The champion, ever impressive. I feel like every time we see Raychell Rose, she adds another element to her game.
Absolutely. Her technical ability has improved tenfold ever since I saw her walk through the building just a few years ago. And it's no accident that she is the current Diamonds Division champion. She's at the top of her game, and Roxy is going to have to figure something out to be able to take that championship away from Raychell Rose.
Right now, tripping Raychell Rose up on that left knee, has control of the left arm, pinned behind the back of the champion. Rok-C trying to, there we go. Uh-oh, champion could be in trouble here, middle of the ring. Rok-C has that cinched in. But Raychell Rose able to shift her hips, shift the weight, take some of the pressure off of that left arm, and now Rok-C trying to find another way to get into this.
So far, what it looks like to me, Brad, is a masterful game plan from Rok-C. That crossface has ended so many matches as of late, and it's actually how she won the championship, the Ring of Honor championship. And now, by weakening the arm of Raychell Rose, that crossface could be fatal later on in the match.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And right now, Rok-C again finding a way
Look at that. She's asking the crowd if she wants to do it again. And one more time, they say, oh, one more time there. That left arm is going to be in a lot of danger as this match progresses, Brad.
Absolutely.
Raychell Rose able to bring it back, though. But, oh, I think she was going for the cartwheel. But Raychell Rose like, oh, here we go.
No, Roxy bridges out of it. Oh, wait, there we go. 1, 2. Kick out.
Oh, now the leg scissors there to the midsection. That right there compresses your lungs, and it's getting so hard to breathe for Roxy right now. This is going to take a lot out of her, and she needs to get out of this immediately. Oh, rolls through.
Cover 1.
Neither woman wants to make a mistake here, Brad. If they know that whoever is the one that makes the first mistake. Oh, roll up here. 1, 2. Whoever is the first one to slip up, they know each other so well that they know that it could be all over. Oh, another roll up here. 2. But this time, Roxy. Oh, here we go. The crossface. The crossface. It's so close. Oh, but Raychell Rose able to grab the rope there. Champion creating a little bit of distance, using the ring to her advantage. That is what we talked about earlier, Brad. The fact that Raychell Rose has gotten so much better, that veteran instinct from the champion, knowing that she can use her surroundings to her advantage.
Looking for a drop toe hold there, but Roxy able to find a way out of it.
Oh, look at that, the disrespect from the champion.
For a head scissor, can Roxy hit it? A head scissor takeover.
World Gym Arena firmly behind Rok-C here tonight, Brad.
Oh, and it's just so incredible. Wow, look at that. The age of 20 years old, how much Rok-C controls that ring like a 30-year veteran. Up on the top rope. Oh!
That was a nasty fall there.
That was a scary fall to the Prodigy. Hitting her face on that top rope, down hitting the apron, and now these two on the outside. Oh!
Now the Queen of House Rose in full control here, Brad. This is her environment that she loves. She gets to control the pace. She gets to disrespect her opponent, and then she gets to chop her like that.
Chop to the chest from champion to challenger.
Now just pulling her by the hair here on the outside. Ooh. Raychell Rose throws Roxy back inside the ring. And look at that, not even going onto the attack, just taking her sweet time. She knows she's controlling the pace. And now just using those legs, again, just to choke out Roxy, using the environment to her advantage at every turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. You're watching The Reality of Wrestling.
We all know that an accident takes only seconds, but the injuries can last a lifetime. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, a truck wreck, or a motorcycle accident, give me a call. You'll be glad you did. And why would you call anyone else?
Vicious forearms.
Very vicious forearms from the champion. And now Raychell Rose looking to stay in the driver's seat. Roxy with a reversal. Oh, it gets her into a crossface. Has her in the crossface in the center of the ring.
Rolls her through.
Oh man, Raychell Rose so crafty with that.
She knows the playbook so well, Brad. This is what we're talking about. The experience between these two as opponents, as former best friends, as now Raychell Rose is just driving those the shoulders right into the midsection of Rok-C.
Right into the midsection, and the Prodigy is wearing the wounds of battle right now. You can see it with her body language all over her face, and now snapmare takeover, holding on. Big shot to the middle of the spine, and another one to follow it up. Cover 1, 2. Kick out there from the Prodigy. Raychell Rose showing that vicious mean streak like only she can.
And it's that confidence that she's built up as her time as champion, as the World Gym Arena is starting to come alive right now. Cheering for Rok-C. Ooh, that kick to the midsection once again. Now the champion rolls to the other side of the ring here. Lifts up the knee. There's that knee strike there to the corner. Very, very confident there is Raychell Rose. Now hesitation drop kick in the corner. Raychell Rose going into the cover here.
Cover 1, 2.
Kick out at 2. This match will continue. Now this is the part where Raychell Rose needs to start digging deep into her well, digging deep into the playbook. What else can I do here? What else have I learned since our last encounter with Rok-C that she hasn't seen, that she doesn't know? She's starting to pull back on that arm here, that right arm. Possibly trying to take that shoulder out of the socket here, Brad.
Oh! Look at that. And now has her in an abdominal stretch. Abdominal stretch right there. The champion to the challenger.
That was a beautiful transition there. I've actually never seen that come up from the ground. And that just goes to show that Raychell Rose has evolved her game, but so has Rok-C.
Uh-oh. And a reversal there from the champion. From the challenger on the champion. Raychell Rose in an unenviable position. Able to fight out of it, should I say. Both these women laying it all out on the line for one thing and one thing only. A win which would then declare them the Diamonds Division champion. Rok-C, Raychell Rose laying it all out in our main event.
Oh, did you hear that, Brad? Is that all you got?
Oh my goodness.
The defiance from the Prodigy. As she's just firing up now. Raychell Rose barely able to keep standing, but Rok-C keeps fighting back. Here we go, Russian leg sweep here. But Raychell Rose rolls through. The champion goes for a wild kick that misses. Here we go, cover, 1, 2. Oh, another one here from Raychell Rose this time. 1, 2, but kick out. Oh, that super kick connects. But Rok-C able to fire back with a knee to the face.
Huge knee to the face, a momentum shifter right there. Now Rok-C, Raychell Rose, both women laid out in the middle of the ring. Whoever gets to a vertical base first will have an incredible advantage. You hear the crowd chanting the Prodigy's name, Rok-C. Referee up to a count of 3.
Both women beginning to stir now, Brad. Slowly trying to get back to a vertical base. Rok-C was almost there, but she falls right back down. The damage that has been done to both is just incredible, and it goes to show why they are both here as champion and challenger. Look at this, using each other to get back to a vertical base. Ooh! Second one gets caught, and again, firing back is Rok-C. Oh! She got caught by the back elbow. And now, here we go. Oh! Luther's press from Rok-C. Rok-C, uppercut in the corner. Meets Raychell Rose in the center of the ring. Here we go, floating around.
Rok-C, Russian leg sweep. Big Russian leg sweep cover. 1, 2. Can we have a new champion? No. We do not have a new champion, but Rok-C. Oh, look at that. Inverted cover. 1, 2. Hadn't seen that before from the Prodigy.
Normally she lands on her knees to the midsection, but it looks like she's digging deep in the well, as I said. They gotta change their playbooks, and that's exactly what the Prodigy's doing here tonight. Raychell Rose holding onto the bottom rope here, Brad.
Able to shove Rok-C off to those ribs that have been injured throughout the night here after those vicious shoulder thrusts into the corner. Looking for a big fall-away slam, maybe. Oh, no. Rok-C able to counter again. Has control of that left arm. Raychell Rose stopping the momentum. Oh, spear! Spear from the champion. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out.
You can see the desperation starting to build in the champion, the frustration starting to build in Raychell Rose. The champion exclaiming that no one wants Roxy here. Now a slap to the face.
Oh, and another one. Roxy's taking a lot of abuse and punishment, and she's not going to stand for it. And she just snapped the hell out of Raychell Rose and has her in the crossface. She has her in the crossface. Center of the ring. Roxy pulling back. She is pulling back on the chin. Cover 1, 2, and right back into it. Ooh. Raychell Rose thought she had a reversal. Roxy right back into that crossface. Could this be all for the champion?
Raychell Rose trying her best to hold on. Slowly starting to crawl her way there to the rope.
Roxy covering in 1. Oh no, Raychell Rose now finds herself on top of Roxy. Oh my gosh. The viciousness of the Queen of House Rose.
She's sizing her up here, Brad.
Oh! To the back. Off with their head, 2, 3, and still.
The winner of this contest, and still Diamonds Division Champion, Raychell Rose.
A fighting champion. And the Queen of House Rose might have just seen the hardest fight of her career. Victorious in the biggest match situation that we've had in the Diamonds division in quite some time. She proves that she truly is a fighting champion. And now the question is, who will defeat Raychell Rose, if anybody?
Both women inside the ring.
Away, Roxy extending the hand. Extending the hand of Raychell Rose. Oh, these two women, tremendous amount of respect for one another as they embrace in the center of the squared circle. Roxy, Raychell Rose. What an emotional moment.